Good day, mates, from the Glass House Mountains lookout. And I thought this would be as good of any spot to start a scenic drive. I got here a little bit before sunrise, and I saw the sunrise coming up over the Glass House Mountains. And I'm going to spend the next hour or so taking a scenic drive and bringing you along. And it should be a beautiful drive, and it should be a beautiful morning. So I thought I would start right here at the lookout, and the sun came up probably the better part of I don't know. The sun probably came up the better part of about 45 minutes ago. As I stand here and I can share it with you if you'd like. So I will just turn the camera, or turn me around rather, and there's a view looking out. Look at that view now. I don't know if looking into the sun, but this is the view that you'll see from the lookout here of the Glass Mountains. And you can look up Glass House Mountains on Wikipedia or Google, and there's no shortage of information that you'll see. But this is it, and I'm actually at the lookout right now. And when I came up, there were actually several people here on an early morning that were all wanting to get some pictures of the sun coming up. So let's go and do a little scenic drive around the Glass House Mountains National Park. As I was heading back to my car, I thought to share this with you. Now, this may actually be the official lookout. I'm not quite sure, or just the whole area may be the lookout. But let's go up and take a look. Actually see some markers inside here. You can see, look at they've got some markers there on the inside here. Look at that. 360 degrees. You see there's a view from 150 degrees right there. Sounds like they're actually doing some construction. So I'm going to go take a nice drive somewhere. You can look it up on Google. Glass House Mountain Scenic Drive. I think it's number 24. So let's go do some exploring. Just over the way from where I just was is this barbecue area. And you gotta love the Aussies, because the Aussies love their barbecue. When they say put some steak and shrimp on the barbie, there's no shortage of barbies around. And all across Australia you travel, and they have these barbecues that are just all ready to go for you. You see, you don't have to bring anything. You just push a button, and off you go. You've got your barbie right there, and you've got another barbie right down there. Wonderful picnic area. Really, really nice. And then it looks like they have a lookout circuit. You can do a lookout circuit of 800 meters. Not sure if it's open now or not, but if you wanted to, you could go and do the lookout circuit. From the lookout to the visitor center, and I thought I would just stop and come in and bring inside the visitor center here of the Glass House Mountains. And I think what I'm going to do for this video is I'm just going to do the narration for the lookout and the visitor center here, and then the rest just give you some drone footage. So they have some information here of Matthew Flinders, and I guess this gentleman Flinders, the first voyage to Terra Australis. And Matthew Flinders, explorer, navigator, and cartographer, born in England in 1774. So there you have. That's Mr. Flinders right there. And there's a town down on the Mornington Peninsula called Flinders, which is just absolutely an incredible town. And there, you can't leave out King Bongery or Bongery. There's that gentleman right there. He was a man of wit, intelligence, and vision. So, quite a bit of information here about the history of the Glass Mountains. There's a gentleman here. I don't know who this was, but Ivan was Mr. Glasshouse Mountains himself. Okay, that's a Birawa local. Ivan Northridge had a passion for the history of the Sunshine Coast, particularly the Glasshouse Mountains. You could probably find more information about him up on Google. But there are the Glasshouse Mountains right there, and I'm going to go fly my drone around those if I'm able to. We will give it an old college try, if you will. But here they have some more information about the origin or the timeline, if you will, of the Glasshouse Mountains. Hopes of wealth and independence. Maybe I can share some of these pictures with you here. Look at the good old days. You see? The gentleman chopping some wood right there. There's your good old days. I don't know what year that was. There's another group of guys there. Look at that guy drinking a beer, it looks like. And then look at this picture. The Lure of the Mountains, it's called. Look at that. I don't know what year that was, but goodness gracious, look at that. Look at that view. Looks like the early 1900s. So we've got all types of information. You can, I'm sure, look online and get a little bit more information about the area if you're so inclined. There's a timeline of the transformation right there, all the way back from 1770. The timeline goes up to 1973. Here's some information on the wildlife, the redneck wallaby. You got the bungwall fern right down there. And here's the peak experience. That's the Glasshouse Mountains from Blackall Range right there, as you can see. Wonderful. It's a nice picture right there. Look at that. Mount Tibrogargan, I think. Mount Tibrogargan, I believe, is the name of that. And this would be Mount Cunaurin. And there's look at the little bird. Haven't seen any of these yet. Maybe I will before I leave. Isn't that pretty? And here's a nice view of this. All right, folks. So let's see if I can't get the drone up and give you a nice aerial tour of the mountains here.
tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be.